Okay, so for this problem it says the reciprocal of the product of two consecutive integers is 1 over 56. So you need to know a lot of vocab here to understand what this problem is talking about. First of all, product. Product means multiplication of two numbers. Next thing is two consecutive integers. That means one integer, one number, is directly following the first integer. So like if one of the integers was 10, the next one would have to be 11. Or if one of the integers was 15, the next one would have to be 16, because consecutive means right next to each other. Then reciprocal means once you have gotten the product, you flip that product over into its reciprocal, which would be 1 over 56. So the way I set this up was actually x. X is our first integer, times the 1 right after it. That's my x plus 1, because if we have an integer, let's say this x represented the number 20, then this would be 21, and that tells you take whatever you had for your first integer and you add 1 to it, and that'll tell you it's the next consecutive integer. So then I put them right next to each other with this parentheses here because that tells us it's a product. So the product of the x and the x plus 1 equals 56, because 56, once you take the reciprocal of that, will be 1 over 56. So then I distributed this through here. X times x and x times 1 gives me x squared plus x. Then I minus the 56 to the other side so that it would be equal to 0. Then I saw that this thing could factor. So once I factor it, I get x plus 8 and x minus 7 equals 0. And that's the zero product rule, so we know that x could either be negative 8 or 7. So my two consecutive integers, if I pick, let's say 7 as my first number, then the next consecutive integer after that would be 8. And let's check to see if that would make sense with the problem. If we take 7 and multiply it with 8, that'd be the product. We'd get 56. Take the reciprocal of that, we would get 1 over 56. So that checks out. So one of the answers would be 7 and 8. Another one of the answers that we could find for the two integers would be negative 8 and negative 7. Those two would also work. Negative 8 times negative 7 would give us positive 56, and the reciprocal of that would be 156. So either one of these two pairs of consecutive integers would work.